Right, so we've just done 10 days in the COVID hotel, and I wanted just to go through it step by step. Before you fly, please make sure that you go onto the government website and you have to book your COVID hotel before you fly. When you go to the airport, they will not let you on the flight until you show that you're booked into a COVID hotel. When you book online, there is a selection of hotels and you do not have a choice. It's a lottery. So I've seen some of the reviews and some of the hotels, and we dodged a few bullets. Some of them looked a bit ropey. We were really lucky with our hotel. We stayed in, this is the Sandman Signature Hotel in Gatwick. We flew into Heathrow and there was a transfer from Heathrow to Gatwick. The transfer is a coach and you just come in, you're all bundled together and they drop you off one by one. When you arrive, you go in and you see security. That's the first port of call, and they check all your documents, your papers, and once that's complete, you're moved on to reception and they check you into your room. Now, when we checked in here, we didn't have a bath, so I cheekily asked if we could change for a room with a bath, and they let us. Once you go into the COVID room, you're not allowed out unless it's for exercise, which is 15 minutes a day, and it's chaperoned downstairs and outside by a member of security, so you have to call reception. They come and get you, take you downstairs for 15 minutes, and then they bring you back. Apart from that, you are not allowed out of your room. Now, food. You are fed 3 times a day. Breakfast is between 8 and 10. Lunch is between 12 and 2. And dinner is between 6 and 8, delivered to your door. They knock on the door, leave the brown bags, and away you go. With food, every day they will give you a menu, and you've got the menu consists of the breakfast, lunch and dinner, and you simply circle what you want each day and you pop it under your door before you go to bed, so the kitchen have it by 5 a.m. the next morning. And I think there were like three or four menus on rotation, and the food was good. I have to say the food's been pretty good. Now, COVID tests, you have to do 2 COVID tests once you're in the room, one on day 2 and one on day 8. Now, even if you test negative on day 2, you still have to stay. The tests are self-testing, so it's very easy. You just get a big swab into your throat, both nostrils. Once you've completed your COVID tests, then you have to put them into a box, and there's a sticker. The sticker has a number. You need to go onto the government website, enter that number into the website, and then they will get your test results. Now, cleaning. Nobody is allowed in your room, so the cleaner is you. The hotel deliver you cleaning products, and then you clean as and when you need to. When you get to your final day, you're allowed out at midnight. So as soon as the clock strikes 12 o'clock, you are officially allowed to leave. So we've decided to stay until the next day. Well, we decided to leave at lunchtime rather than at midnight. So, and the good thing is they still feed you. The security will come and ask you what time you're leaving and whether you need to arrange transportation. We have somebody collecting us, and then they will feed you until you leave. So today we were fed at breakfast and we were fed at lunchtime. The COVID hotel in general has been really good. We've read some really bad reviews online, some scary stories about the reception never answering and leaving them completely isolated. That's not the experience we've had at all. Every time, more or less, I think once or twice, they haven't answered the phone in 10 days, which is really good. So they've always answered the phone to us, and if we wanted teas and coffee, brought extra tea and coffee, extra towels, toilet roll, whatever, you know, they'd bring it up to you pretty quickly. So absolutely no complaints. In the room, well, in our room, we've got a microwave, there's a Teasmade, there's a fridge and a tiny freezer section within the fridge, which has been brilliant. And also, you are allowed to order in. So as soon as we got here, we ordered a Domino's pizza, and they will just they'll drop it off at reception, and then security will come and knock the door and leave the food outside your door. Takeaway is okay, and also your post. If you want to buy anything, we've been buying bits and pieces online from eBay, etc. So if you want to buy anything, whilst you're staying here, then you can. Again, everything's dropped off at reception, and security bring it to your door. Now, the problem with COVID Hotel is, apart from the price, is it's completely flawed before you even get to the hotel. And what I mean is, we were mixing on the plane and we were mixing in transit with amber and green list. So it just makes no sense whatsoever, but it is what it is, I guess. So overall, COVID experience, it's been expensive, it's been long, we've been saved by the football, we timed it really well, it's been on every day, so I probably would have been doing this at home anyway, but it just wouldn't have been so expensive. If you've got any questions, if you're going to be doing a similar journey from a red list country and you're not sure of anything, or you have questions of anything that goes on during COVID Hotel, then please message me. I'm happy to help. But thanks for listening, and take care.